Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream. My name is CatMonic, and it's, I guess, good to be back on Mastodon. I know I streamed on Monday, but I'm feeling a lot better, hence, you know, microphone, voice again. And, I hope last stream was somewhat enjoyable. I know some people tuned in. I also know that some people weren't there for very long. So, it would be rather difficult with no commentary and just sort of like vanilla Mastodon gameplay. I wouldn't watch that either. But anyway, I digress. We are in Plat 5. We're doing our Massacres challenge. And we are, somehow, still around that kind of ballpark. About 1 in 3. And, what are we doing for our current proficiency? Looks like we're going to clear part of this proficiency a lot quicker than another. There isn't much to tell you Mastodon-wise about what's going on. And in terms of, you know, personal life, well, yes, I have been ill. I've recovered. I've picked up and finished one of the books I got for Christmas, which was Rick Riordan, The Sun and the Star. I think we're going first with this, from what I remember. So we'll try that. And, I need to put on the game music. That's what I haven't done. Right. Can I do that now? Let's find out. Yes. 15. This could be a couple things, I guess. Let's see what they do. Oh, they aren't. I was half hoping that they did just, I think it's just slightly dodgy connection. They are fully willing to play. But yeah, finished the book, got back into Hades after an ages-long break of not playing it, and subsequently beat Hades on the first day of playing it again, which was, you know, good and motivating for me, but I'm just slightly confused. I'd been playing it for, like, quite consistently back when I was playing it, and not doing all that great. Sure, let's put another kaiju counter on this. Assuming they'll let it go through. I've got another good witch, I don't need that one. Okay, what are you doing with it? But yeah, I've been getting back into that, having a lot of fun, making some good progress, enjoying myself. Work has been work. It is Blue Eyes. They don't know I get it back. Well, they do know I get it back. That is funny, but no. I'll just take it. Now we'll do it. MST. Yeah, you go for it. I don't think they want me to kaiju their maiden with eyes of blue. Targeted for an attack. Or a card or effect. Okay. No. And we get Clockwork Knight. That's fine, because it needs to be when it's targeted for an attack, and it will not get to the when point. just do this instead. That's most of their life points. Or is it? They thinking about this. Sit on the dub. Okay. That's fine. I can now search for a kaiju. This dies because it was targeted for an attack while face down. And we get a poke in for 2-3. Need 2. Add kaiju. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves, up to some interesting things, feeling a little bit better than I have. But like, I keep getting reminded that I'm very, I wouldn't say upset, but I'm longing for Bloodborne to come to PC, and I don't think it will, or at least it feels like it's not. Because I keep, what brought this on? A few weeks ago when I visited my mates around New Year's. Yeah, it was for New Year's. As seems to be tradition when like they don't have other games installed that are like, you know, multiplayer. We do switch on death for Bloodborne. And yeah, I keep on wondering, why am I not playing this in my own downtime? And I remember why. It's because it's currently exclusive to console. Well, that is 2 packs right there. We start the stream strong. I guess there is new stuff to talk about in Master Duel because I didn't talk about it. That is one way of looking at it. Like, we have a Ticina Eldritch pack, which I think is, like, kinda interesting. Like, Ticina has it a bit rough. Oh, we've got 3 hollows. Amazones taunt me to this day. During the main phase, and also a Beast Warrior. Another Valkyrie card. You can special summon a Valkyrie from your deck. It floats into a Valkyrie. It doesn't say accept itself. So that means it can float into the higher level ones, which is probably worth thinking about. Dark Magician, where are ye? Ooh. Now that is a 10 synchro. Granted, we have very limited ways to make this. We can use the 9 kaiju and that level 1 tuner. We can use that level 1 tuner and a level 2 non-tuner. I don't know if we have significant water tuners that we would rather play just because we pulled this. That is a really, really good card. It probably goes in over the Black Rose that we have. The Black Rose is 200 stronger, but it is not protection in the same way. That's another Sky Striker card. Level 4 normals. Reveal the normal and an effect. Okay. Kind of. Hello, we have someone first time in chat. Welcome. The rest of those cards aren't really doing it. Although Shining Flame Wingman can be treated as Neos for the Fusion Summon, so I guess that's interesting, but we don't have Sparkman. Right. So yeah, where is it? This is the new card. Does this... How does this compare? It's a complete graveyard banish, which I think may have come up once or twice. Are we Xyz summoning in this? I don't think we are. We could probably cut these two, put this in, and swap something else in. But yeah, welcome to the stream. My name is Catmonic, and we're playing Master Duel, as you can very well see. Doing a Masochist challenge. Trying to find another extra deck card to replace the ones we just took out. We're probably looking at Synchros, aren't we? Do we have wins? Not really. It's either Synchros or Links, so let's actually just filter to those fields. Okay, we got the Eternal Reproductors. Easy to make. This was highly specific, isn't it? It's exactly Magnum Destrudo. And that hasn't changed. Oh, yeah, also I was thinking about possibly cutting this in Cosmorning. They haven't come up yet. This has just been a brick in hand. This has just been a brick in hand. So, I think I should do that now. I'm thinking about it. Makes the deck marginally more consistent. What else do we have? We have various Synchros, but it's just about trying to make them. Light Tuner, Non-Tuner Dark. We have. Ah, but it's the wrong levels. Okay, so there is only one way we can make this, and it is exactly this Kaiju plus this. So we do need to take a look at our water tuners and make that decision, I guess. What else could we, in theory, do? Oh yeah, anything that makes... Oh no, the hand that makes this could possibly, if it contains Curtain Raiser, make Supreme King Zark, so maybe that's actually worth putting back in. Is it oddly specific? Yes. Is this going to save? Hold up. Okay, good. I was worried there for a second. Right. See, I don't think there's anything else that we'd rather put in. So let's leave it at that. Those changes are just, you know, double check. That's good to go. Waters. Water and Tuna Monster. What do we have? That's not a lot of options. This is slightly better. Is it? No. No, it's not. Ideally, I guess we're looking at a 4 or a 6. That's the complete opposite. We don't have a 2. That's a 3, which means we need a 7, which is Destrudo or Forerunner. Destrudo's not valid. I think must be fish type. Yeah, I think we put it in on the off chance we do have the opportunity to do that, and maybe it's worth it. Or do we have any form of stealing? Yes, we have the Deep Grave. So there's a chance we could do something with that. But I think we don't want to play anything different simply because they're just not worth it enough. We don't really go into links. To your zone a link monster points to that requires we've either made Transverse or a Pentastag. Right, okay. Let's get back into the dueling. If I can stop having a sneezing fit. We'll say, for while it was on, the 30-second duel trial, that was really fun. Most people were just playing regular decks, like me. I played, what is it? Well, I say like me. I'm not playing a regular deck. I was playing the, one of my various Sacred Beast lists, which was Trap Monster's Sacred Beast. And you can do the full combo for that in about 20 to 20... Well, depending on how soon your opponent stops you, I guess. I ran into Ash a whole time. But, if your opponent doesn't stop you, you can do the whole combo in about 20 to 25 seconds. Gives you just enough spare. Ah. Okay. Go for it. Add a cash to your trap. That was the special summon, so they do have a normal summon. That's the normal summon. I don't know if... Oh, we shouldn't have let this go. This is a problem. Yeah, what if we just kind of banished it? So, they get theirs and I don't? Yes, they do. Just expect them to draw it. I guess it gets it banished. And we will take that. It's marginally better. Sure. The thing is, they put this in the Anima Zone, so there's small joys. Ah, but what are you banishing? Moon Mirror Shield. I don't know. They probably haven't read 2 of those cards. They're banishing Abyss Stonewright. They can deal with... Oh, right, they're sending the... Ah, okay. But I do get a Kaiju on my next turn. Either players. That's kind of inventive, anyway. Right, I'd rather not, but I think I've got a Torrential. No, we don't Torrential just yet. Okay, we were wrong. We should have done it then. They're playing Cached Hero rather than Tearlament. Let's do that. I'm just gonna get rid of this now. Or is it Sharks even? Their name is reference to... Looks like it's a reference to the... What's-its-face? Zexal character. Ah, they're not attacking with anything else. For a second I was wondering if they weren't going to Xyz summon, but no, it was just, yeah. Just doing that. Draco Sack. That's not what I would have chosen. No, we're not going to activate Leonoids. They get a mill too. Oh, they don't. We'll banish the Cosmo. I thought one of those would have been a dark, but it's fine. And let's just go Battle. Hit him. Neos. What are you playing? No. Aim 2. Let's get Strudo. if you do it. So yeah, this is just a beat stick. Okay. That is a tier, and that is a tier limit. Sorry, what effect are you using? If this card, you fusion summon. What am I doing? Let's get a field spell of some kind. Let's get a little guy. We'll put him in the anima column. Oh, they got rid of the kaiju field spell, didn't they? It's in the Brave. Public knowledge, and I've already forgotten about it. Like, this must be a constructed deck. I'm just curious about some of these choices. Supreme Sea Mare, I think, makes sense in a tier limit deck, but I guess they are playing a tier limit deck. Tier Cash with Neos, just as an extra 7, I guess. They hope he'll stick around for a battle phase. It works against me, but what are they doing? Are they reading my cards? Making up their mind? There we go. I don't like where this is going. I don't think we have a ghost chance. Oh. That's all? No. No. The only life point that matters is the last one. Keep going. I have broken their spirit to live. They just couldn't believe that 3 coin flips could happen like that. Oh, I'm happy this did not go on longer. I don't like that. Any of that. Right, let's keep it rolling then, I guess. Let's take a look at some legacy tickets before moving on to some more master packs. What do we got? We've got a Raid Raptor rank 3, which is not really good for us. Hey look, it's Voiceless Voice. This works the same, right? It looks the same. Flint. I don't even know if we have Flint. We got that already though. Big insect. Sure. And a scorpion. Right, into the master packs then. See what we can pull. I mean, so far it's been pretty good today. So far it's been amazing today. A nice welcome back from the game itself. Condemned Witch is really good. I can't remember if we have a Forbidden Quick Play. I need to have a look. More Marincess main deck is welcome, because we have extra deck, but not main deck. That's funny, but not good enough. 4 scale doesn't lock you. Level 8, 3k beat stick. Alright. Burning Abyss. Goatee. Light's Wand. Shove that monster into the deck instead. During your own phase, send the top 3. I don't like the mill 3 effect of it, but 2 level 4 magicians. We definitely have one. Must first be exeized. Once returned, attach, add a dark spellcaster. If a pendulum in your monster or spell trap, you can send the spellcaster from your deck to the grave. That is a really good pendulum support card. I just don't think we can make use of it. I don't think we're that good. But that is something that you'd keep in mind for future pendulum piles. I love this. That's a good pull. Melodious. Gishki. Cider Wave. We just went up against fish. We don't have enough ourselves. That's a Zephyr card. And Phantom Knight's Wing is okay. Oilman. Union Machine stuff. That's okay, but it takes up a normal summon to then go net neutral, I think. It is technically protection for whatever machine you want. But it is protection from, I think, just battle, right? Or if it is destruction protection, one-time destruction protection is not always good enough, you know? I mean, say that to the Tearlament player we just battled. Apparently, if I can just block their battles in the battle, or block their attacks in the battle phase, that'll do it. It's a hand. DMG. Damage. Dark Magician Girl. Just the letters. What if we normal summon? And activate a spell. And call it a day. Timebreaker. Soft wants on the effect, but we can't get this and this out in the same turn. Especially because this needs to be in the deck primarily. Dark Magician. Okay. 54 cards. Surely it's optimal. Oh, they didn't even get one. Now, you see, you should have done that first. Because then you would have thinned your deck by one card. And then, depending on the card you add, you could thin your deck by a couple more. So yeah, you get a special summon this. Got it. Target card your opponent controls, manage it. Damn. Oh, they're targeting the Good Witch. So I can special it back with Chaos Mirage Dragon. And then nothing. And then nothing. Yeah, kind of. It was gonna happen at some point. Right. So what do we do? Kyoto Waterfront. It's tempting. It's possibly the correct move, actually. Yeah. So we... Oh, wait. Yeah, we can just... Yazi? Yazi's a dark. Yeah, and they don't have anything about attacks at the moment. Card effect. Yeah, okay. So the play is to do this. Activate the effect. Target this. Special summon. It doesn't matter what position that guy's in. We might as well do this. Attack position. And summon Yazi. Now what we do here is we go battle, we attack over this, attack in for 16, go main 2, activate, target this, target... Shining Sarcophagus. Why can't I? Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. Reading. Should have popped the Dark Magical Circle. You will learn in good time. I might not live long enough to learn, actually. We're on 2750. The Dark Magical Circle, if he gets to a Dark Magician, which if he's just playing more than one of this, he can, will banish something. That's all it takes. Critical misplay. That's not Dark Magician, but that doesn't mean you don't have one. You might not have a brain, though. I need to give them the other kaiju. I need to give them the thunder. Again, they didn't get a card. They really are not playing enough Dark Magician cards. This only gets up to... yeah, it's not even high enough. Well, your opponent activates a spell card or effect. So we simply don't. I mean, we just normal summon this, right? Go to battle phase, hit over. And then attack directly. Pitch a card, please. I don't know why you didn't just do that. That is a win button. Main 2. Kaiju. Get the other one. We could have link summoned, what, Transverser? Pentastag? Yeah, that's what we could have done. I don't have any banished, they don't have any banished. If your opponent controls 2 or more cards than you do, I don't. I don't control 2 or more cards than they do. What's wrong? 2 or more monsters. Critical reading. What did they add? The wrong card. Is that what I'm getting from this? They added the wrong card? And I get it all back. Okay. During the standby phase, when your opponent activates a card or effect that shines a sarcophagus or a card that mentions it. Well, sorry for them, but I think this is the end of the game. And I've made misplays. We're just going to add a kaiju. Don't mind me. Special this. Summon this. Activate. Target this. Bye. Well, that could have been, like, loads worse if they did just about anything. Did they not have the proper Shining Sarcophagus cards? This is the most undeserved. Game has taken great pity on me for, you know, being so ill. Like, where is it? I guess they don't have it. No, they actually don't. They don't have the gadget, they don't have the search. They just have this. It's no wonder they were missing on Dark Magic Circle. Like... You're taking out cards that mention... Well, no, they took out a card that mentions Dark Magician. They weren't even running multiple. What does this need? Dark Magician or a Spell Trap? How they've got like a bajillion. They've got 7 out of what? How many on each row? 12. 7 out of 12. Okay, so 7 out of 12. That's 7 out of 24. Another 1. 2. 9 out of 36. 11. 11 out of 48. It is genuinely no wonder they were missing. I was starting to think I'd made a mistake. Good God. 11 out of 54. That's the odds they were fishing. I don't think those are good. I think you need to change up that deck and those ratios. Right, what do we got? We got definitely not Don Zalug. Destroys it. Your opponent returns a random card from their hand to their deck. It's not the worst, but it's got terrible attack. And it requires our opponent bricks and sets like, you know, small monster. We don't have Wing Karibo full stop. Vampire baby. We do have vampires. This is a vampire. End of the battle phase. If this destroyed monster by battle. No. That's not the worst of fiends. Couple that with Dark Sanctuary, it gets to 2200 in one turn, and then, you know, 29 in the next. After that, it's going to be a bit difficult to deal with, except any form of removal. We might have Zombie Tiger. I don't know if it does anything, but we can look. Vice Berserker. Temporary 2000, not worth it. Another Ignite, that's cool. Mesmeric Control, okay. Let's take a look at 2 Master Packs again. I was worried it wasn't going to feel good to boot up Master Duel again, but no, it is feeling nice. Subterra card, good Subterra card. Requires us having summoned a big boy. I like this. This is really good. We do have to currently tribute summon it. But it is really nice. It can potentially get rid of four monsters in one turn. And it's a soft once per turn, so you can bring it back and do it again. None of the rest of those are particularly noteworthy. This and this. I don't think we have enough Evil Eyes. Maybe we should look, though. While we are remembering things and willing to check the collection. Speaking of dinosaurs, another Blackwing. Monk the Tenyi. Non-Link Tenyi. I don't think we have any of those. Normal spell, pay 1,000, opponent discards random card. No. During opponent's turn, each time an artifact is special, draw 1. You must control this face-up card. So the ideal situation is you set 5, they go Harpy's Feather Duster. You summon this one back first. Or last, sorry, this is Chainlink 5. Spirit Message I. I wonder what we have for that. And another couple extras. Okay. I think we have a playset of Vortex Dragon, which is funny. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the deck. What are we going to... Let's Spirit. I. And this. Okay. It was only an idea. A very bad idea. Subterrors. Oh yeah. I don't think we have 5 artifact names, do we? 1, 2, 3. We have 5 artifact names. Exactly 5. We get Lancia. You can tribute this from your hand or field. But you'd probably just want to keep it in hand. And the rest of these aren't great. That's unfortunate. What else were we looking at? Evil Eye. Yeah, no monsters, only spell traps. Oh yeah, Forbidden Quick Play. We have one. We have 2. But I don't think we're really using Dress. Oh, we have Scripture as well. You can special summon level 4 Light Fairy. It gets into Visas. If we get Visas first, which I reckon we will, because we've seen Chaos Mirage way before making Yazi, time and time and time again. So, I reckon that will happen. But that's interesting. Do we have, like, anything in the way of level 4 fairies? And if so, what are they? Oh, the Starry Nights are fairies? Oh yeah, I forget. We have generators. This gets us to Lopter. And Lopter gets us to Beatstick. I mean, let's make that change. We've got, like, a... I guess I didn't talk it through, or, like, show it off at all. I decided to come up with a tentatively named generator list. Let's see, where's that one? And Forbidden. We can put this in, and we can take out... I don't know what. One of these 2. We'll take out Subtraction. We'll put that in. But yeah, we have a tentatively named, like, generator list. It's Generator and Time Lord, because we actually have the full lineup of Time Lord spell traps, along with 4 Time Lords worth playing, which means it's not the worst thing in the world. Generator relies on us getting Boss Stage or Metaverse. We don't have Mardell. We have Lopter as a normal summon. This is a normal summon now. But what that means is that you could, like, tag this into this to get into a Solemn Negate, or a Solemn for summons, you know. A Solemn. We could get into her, which is just Beatstick, but needs to tribute spellcasters. We can get into just this guy, who is Big Beatstick. Or we can, you know, tag into machines. What machines? This thing. We can tribute a token to summon this from the hand. You wouldn't, but you could. The very act of having to tribute machine means that, you know, you can't, I don't think you can summon Inspector Border from the hand. But if it's just this guy, your opponent has nothing, or has an effect monster, in end phase just tribute this, possibly special summon Inspector Border, if that's how you can do it. I won't control the monster at point, so I think you can do it like that. But yeah, it just came as an idea of, like, good stuff, and chuck it at a deck and hope it works. And the Synchro toolbox remains just because we think it's good. A couple links, mainly, you know, the focus is on these XZs, featuring an actual target for Resurgam, Chaos Dyson Sphere, which is genuinely kind of insane. We do have to make Dyson Sphere, which requires getting 2 names, or 2 generator names on the field, which means getting to boss stage though. So, there's a couple ifs about this. It might be worth us playing some more Revival, instead of just playing the Deep Grave, maybe playing Double Hugging again. But time will tell. I'm not testing this out just yet. Maybe I should, but I'm not. We're going to continue on with good stuff. If we do happen to get Mardell, or, what is it, Generator Boss Quest, I think it is. I should know the name. I'm fairly familiar with them. Then, yeah, those are going straight in the deck and making it a lot more viable and maybe even worth playing. But outside of that, it might be a bit iffy. Alright. Kaiju Field Spell. The Brick. Not that there's really a big combo, but just, you know, the Brick. Set. And set. We have one monster of 4 on the field. The thing is, it's face down, so it won't die. But they could be playing anything. It might not genuinely matter that we have a monster face down. Well, you could do that, you big meanie. What are you doing now? You've crushed hopes and dreams, heroes. Let's see where they go with this, but I'm pretty sure we just kind of have to surrender right now. They're going second. We've got a 0 defense monster set. Let's give them a minute. I remember the Labyrinth player who tried to declare a card name and just couldn't make a decision, so there's... I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there's a chance. What I'm wondering is there a moment when Needle Sealing would have gone pretty hard? Because currently there isn't. Currently. Why did you... Okay. That's probably correct. I haven't played here yet, but we'll just know when to quit. Opening the one-off duster in 46. Disgusting. How could you? How dare you open good cards in a over 40 deck? Only I'm allowed to do that. Oh, Jesus. 51 card deck, 1 maxi, 1 called by, 1 droplet, 1 triple tactics, no thrust, Royal Ash Blossom. Yeah, you know what? How dare you open good hands? This is criminal of you. Every sense. Right, next game. Cyber Master. I heard that they changed this icon. I guess I wasn't paying attention to it often enough. Or rather, the Call by the Grave frame they changed. I guess I wasn't paying attention to why they changed it, though. Because I'm still unsure. I don't think I'm in for a fun game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Set 1. Set 2. Set 3. Pass turn. Hold on to 1 in case we want to discard with Unchained. You couldn't show me more of that blinky. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. That's I don't know, I'm just surprised to see it. 2 4s. 3 4s. No. I should get to after Kage hits field though, right? And let's do this in end phase. Clean up this one. And do this to just summon it. Cool buy. Okay. Yamato Orochi. Orochi even. Right, main 2. Set a different one. Pass turn. How much can they do from 3 cards? One of which might just be Imperm. Sure. That's a rank 4. That might be scary. Could be Baguska. There are a lot more scary things than Baguska, I'm just saying. It could be Baguska. It's Raider's Knight. That's not lethal, I don't think. It might be full combo. I keep on thinking about this tagging into, like, Arc Rebellion instead of into a Raid Raptor. Because this can just rank up into a Raid Raptor. Yeah. So this might be full combo. Or it's just big body. One or the other. Okay, set a Raid Raptor spell trap. Rank up magic of some kind, which probably gets them going. If you control a Raid Raptor, target a monster your opponent controls, or if you control an Xyz, negate its effects. Okay. What do we have? Oleonoids. That's not ideal. Set. I can summon this and then do what? They've actually played around the transverse column as well. That's cards is not becoming as surprising for anyone. Or if you control a Raid Raptor Xyz. Oh, it's gone? Oh. I think we just do this then. Pop this. And we do this now. And that means we're 1,000 off. Well, 1,100 off. Type 1 Raid Raptors that's banished or engrave at hand. So yeah, if we can put up 1,100... Oh, wait, no. What did they just do? Damn it, they blocked the Paleo. Okay, so if we can put up 23... that does not do it. What does do it? Not any of this. Which is really unfortunate, because I don't know how that card works, but it's got to be one of the better cards I have, right? If you control no monsters... Oh, they're just... They have another one in hand, I guess? We're not in a bad spot if they do, like, a half combo and end on a guy, but their whole deck is Raid Raptors, so I think we're in a spot of bother. Just a bit. An absolute worst, they have a guy. That is, I guess, at absolute worst, they have a guy. What if I kaiju them, though? Just, you know, what if? And they've got... It's going to be Infirm. It just is going to be Infirm. No. What could they... We'll never know. Torrential Tribute. Best card. I guess I picked the right moment to do it as well, otherwise they would have gone into an extra monster and probably had plays for days. Oh wow, they're not even on Infirm. They're on 3 of this. This is a Raid Raptor list. It wasn't another one of this. It wouldn't have been Shade Brigandine. I mean, it could have been Shade Brigandine. I guess it just must have been Caught by the Grave, like the second one. Crazy. Alright, let's go into the shop and let's get ourselves some master packs. We don't have quite enough legacy tickets. Literally plural tickets that I would open them, but it's currently ticket. Spear holder. Its name becomes Fleur Synchron and is treated as a tuner. And you get to do that for any level 8 or lower. Interesting, but I don't think it's going to change anything we're doing. I don't think that's going to change anything either. Our monster is only Visas on Field and Grave, right? So that doesn't work for us. Rainbow Zoo. Oh yeah, just an 8 scale. I mean, if we were doing Pendulums, I think we'd play it. That's our 3rd one. Steel Swarm Mantis. Requires tributing a Steel Swarm monster. Instant drop in viability. Although the Steel Swarm versus, like, Beast deck in Reigns, that was funny. Veil is a pretty decent warrior to get, actually. I need to rework the warrior deck. I've said it time and I'll say it again. More level 4 fairies to tag into. Although that one's not the best. Okay, so we don't have Exchange of the Spirit. Otherwise we possibly would have played it with that other trap. Add a Gravekeeper's or Earth Fairy monster. Wait, I just get to look at their drawn card. That definitely goes into, like, a stun deck of some description. Yeah, because this doesn't require Exchange of the Spirit in the Grave. Another Weather. Oh yeah, this is just a temporary banish. This is a Time Breaker, but the trap card. And Larval Blaster. Okay. Certainly some cards. A couple good pickups in there. Do we have any more weather monsters? I don't think we do. Probably would have remarked on it. No, no more weather monsters. And that special's from Hand or Grave anyway. Unfortunate. Was there anything else that was worth, like, checking out? I don't think so. We've got an actual amount of Amazon S cards as well. That's kind of infuriating. Like, this is okay. This is good. This is good. Yep. That one's also kind of decent. But the problem is, we don't really have a way to fusion summon. Must attack if able. Like, that one's still okay, because you just revive Swordswoman. But yeah, we don't have a... I mean, we have, like... Queen Swordswoman. That's the extent. Queen Swordswoman Onslaught would be the combo. Yeah, we don't have enough. And nothing else there is really worth a look. Keeping it going. Next win, maybe? Like, it's been going surprisingly well so far. Which means we're probably in for a stream of bad luck soon. Well, bad luck. We're probably in for a stream of average luck soon. Bad luck would imply it's, like, malicious. Or intent. Targeted. Unjust. So many words you could use for it. We're possibly going up against full plant combo. This hand does not beat full plant combo. But it is Marshmallow. With a follow-up, possibly Buckamoon. And an Eternal Beat Stick for the highest, like, just the best attack. Gimmick Puppet. I might as well have gone second. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. I think they do, and they got an extra card. Have I seen this play out, though? No. No, I haven't seen it play out. Except their Xyz monsters. Okay, so they're affected by spell trap effects. I can Tarantula at any time, and that's okay. Strings. How do you do this? Each face-up monster on the field except this card. Destroy the monster with string counts is 500 for each. Okay, so, yep. 1. So that'd be 500. And you get this one. Okay, so you Xyz for 8 again. Grinder. Target a special summon, destroy it. You can target a monster in your opponent's graveyard. Is it this that you rank up then? Okay, what happens when you do... Oh, that's his rank up. Oh. Yeah, go for it. Oh, they're gonna put a Gimmick Puppet on my field. Is that the absolute... Is that how it happens? Is this how FTK? You get to... Yeah, so that's 3k. Now what? Rank this up into is another one of these. I mean, to be fair, you do just target this and go in for an attack. Yeah, fair enough. That's the gimmick puppet FTK when you don't give them anything to work with. They won't burn you for everything, they'll just destroy your cards instead. Okay, so I am likely not susceptible to Gimmick Puppet FTK. However, I am susceptible to Gimmick Puppet OTK. Slight difference. Small difference. You won't notice it, really. We see Gimmick Puppet, we probably lose. Right. Yummy Eric. Just a regular guy with the spirit of the Pharaoh. I like that a lot more. I don't like these cards, though. I've got the best odds I could ask, which is a Kaiju and a way to make 10. Because what I can do is banish one card to summon the Magnema, and then I can summon Bloody Rose, banish the Grave. So I might as well stick in this and see how it goes. It's gonna take some time though. Nope. We want to toggle off. Just let them do their thing. Because I'm going to give them the monster to control with the Jizukiro anyway. And I know we can't beat over the Jizukiro with the Bloody Rose. That's not the issue. The issue is cutting off their recovery. What other plays do we have access to? Because you should think about that. Okay, so we have another 10 in Gimir, but we can't summon. And that's realistically it from this hand. Yeah, I think that is realistically it. Synchro for 10. Hope for the best, except we give them a monster that's 100 stronger. It is ever so slightly annoying. Also kinda good, but sometimes slightly annoying that we got the 2 strongest kaijus in the game. I think we got 3 of this one as well. Which is arguably a kaiju we don't want to give our opponent because it's got an effect that may or may not pop up because we use cards that target. In fact, while we're just waiting for things, let's dream of what ifs. I always do, you know, when talking about packs and things. We have this, and 3 of this. What else would we want? Because this just summons a token. I think this is objectively the best one. It summons a token at worst for us, which means we can crash the token into the other kaiju, depending on what it is, obviously. Or it cannot be used as single material, it can be used as link material. Jizukiro. Let's see, can't attack and effects are negated. Yeah, we don't want to give them that. This is marginally better in the fact that it's only 3,000, and if it gets Buckamooned, we can destroy it with the, what's-its-face? With the Cosmo. Says that. Gardava is a quick effect attack defense half. We don't really want to give them that either. Right, yeah, this is the whole point of this one, and I think this one as well, is that you control a kaiju, but it started in your opponent's deck, right? I mean, not this one, but this one. over here. It's really good against kaijus, but hey. What about this one? From your hand or grave. Yeah. Right. Are we there yet? No, they've got 2 4s on the field. We're not there yet. Back to the related cards. Slumber, of course, is an insane card to get. Kaiju Capture Mission is pretty good as well, because it's just Book of Moon. And let's see. The thing is, it does require less than, so you need to have kaijus in rotation using their effects, which is scary. Each time a kaiju is special summoned, place kaiju, once returned, target a kaiju, special summon, send this with 3 or more, add kaiju. Oh, it's just on this card. Right. So this card is Book of Moon 3 times. We've reached end phase. We can banish the grave. I didn't pay attention to anything they did, so if they summoned anything that, or summoned or set things to stop us, I don't know. We're just going to find out the hard way. Bye. We're going to banish something. We're going to banish... I don't know, this one. And they might decide to... yeah. Probably should have just targeted a regular one. So that's my error. I'm just not familiar with this. But yeah, okay, so we don't get to summon this, which means we don't get to summon... This is just unaffected. Unaffected by all. Which means, you know what we need? A second kaiju. Detach 3, target a Raid Raptor, it gains its effects. Cool. Okay, what can we do here? We can normal summon, activate, target this, target, I don't know. Does it matter? Let's take this away. Let's set a boy. And call it a turn. On the plus side, it doesn't look like any of these monsters are MST. On the downside, they've got 5 cards in hand. I think they can reach MST. It doesn't even have to be MST. The thing is, like, it could be a monster negate, that works too. They know I have Magma in hand, so I might as well just, you know, leave the toggle to auto at the moment. And Fiend. Is there anything I would banish? Are we gonna find out? Maybe. You know what? Yeah. Let's banish this one, for sake of argument. That's going to go through. What if we search a dragon? That's going to go through. I think they probably have an out, I just don't know what it is. Target a monster, It's not a quick effect. That's another 4 strikes. Becomes 0. It's not a quick effect. If Xyz summoned, so that's an out. That's an out. That's not an out. Anyway, what did they actually set? Set another one. If at least 2 remain face up at rare resolution, special summon a Raid Raptor Xyz from your extra deck with rank equal to their combined. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And what did it target? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the out. I just looked over it, it's just like, wait, hold on, no. Ah. You know, it was mid-chain, but I think it's just if. If you can, not when you can. Which means our Marshmallow dies. Oh, interesting game. Okay, if you give me a minute, guys, I just need to take care of something, so I will be right back. Mute microphone, put on some music. See you guys in a couple minutes. And we're back. Just, you know, had to let the Kraken theme round out. That thing's a bop. I love the scores in Pirates of the Caribbean. Of course, you know, they're all brilliant. Simply just, you know, Hans Zimmer. But I don't know, I just love them especially. They are beautifully done. And what I went off to sort was just a little snack. I know that some people do actually come to like Master Duel streams for the salt, for people getting tilted and annoyed. But it is like I am in too good a mood, and so I have brought salt in popcorn. To help me enjoy this this stream as it goes by. Let's see if they have ash. They probably do. Ice Queen with... They have... Fuelos. Okay. Let's add it. Activate this. Activate gain, I guess. And set. I still think these are a mistake. I'm not going to change my mind. Against Exosister, okay. Ice Queen with the Dragon Maid Mate and the Dolce Field Spell. Field Spell? Field, background. I guess just field. And Dark Magician Girl sleeves. And the Prediction Princess Summoning Circle. But yeah, there it is. Exosister. Damn. Can't summon from the graveyard. What am I gonna do? They might get to pop a card. I don't like the sound of that. Michaelis. Ah, you see, this would have been the pop targeting banishment. Yeah, why not? Add counter. There's only one max C for something from the Spell and Trap zones. It's actually max C. Oi! No! Stop that! Don't want you banishing a card I control. I wonder if they'll use it now. Or if they'll try and wait for me to do a play. There's nothing about this card to be attributed. Special summon. Oh, they blocked the... Crafty Devon. Bye. activate. We're going to start inflicting burn. We're going to put this back. We're going to summon this. We're going to activate this. Put this back. We're going to put it in the center column. We're going to, I don't think they're going to play Mech Knights, so... book this. Battle phase. And we attack in. They can make an Xyz on their next turn. But, well, let's see just what they do. We have something for if destroyed. Something for if destroyed, a sort of win con, and B-Jam. What happened to the monsters? Return to hand? Return to deck. Okay. They were really counting on me manipulating the graveyard. Ellis. Both of them are Ellis. But there's a Sakitama. So you still have rank 4s on the table. I haven't played against Exorcist so much. We recently have been running a Secret Santa tournament on Hardleg Joe's Discord. One of the decks that has been performing really well was Exorcister in that. But we did get kind of a mix of everything. Some people built decks that were a lot less functional than was maybe expected. I don't know what they were... Why did they surrender? I'm very confused. They could have made a rank 4, right? Yeah, this is very much a deck. I don't know... This feels wrong. Like 2 max C, but 3 of these. Zexal Field. Okay. That's a nice royal rare. But anyway, win is a win. So let's go to the shop. We have a plural amount of legacy tickets. So let's... Soul of Purity and Light. Okay, not the best. Early Metaphys Me. What's Hazard for the water deck? I believe we have a couple of this already. Predaplant. This is a Kaiju. If we can use Predator counters. I know we did just get a trap. Don't know what it does, need to read it. That's not good. That's a lot. Master Packs, oi. Get back here. Right. Let's go. 2 whole Master Packs. Speaking of Predaplants, it's only a special summoned. Okay. That's our 4th stealthy, or 5th stealthy, I don't know which. Elemental Lord support, but that doesn't particularly work well in Constructed. That's not bad. That works if it's attacked while face down. I don't think we put it in, but that would have been like just a staple by default. know, that's not bad. This hits over anything that has 2/9 or less. At the moment we're not really making Xyz monsters, but this is actually pretty good. Right. Got an ultra rare in this one. Ooh. Dust on, okay. Ah, the difficult one. Pearly. I don't know what we have in the way of Pearly. I think we might have, like, this. I don't know. Alsa. Another Phantom Knight. Special it in attack as a normal. Not treated as trap. That's a... It's a 3. Which is good for, like, synchro levels, I guess. But, no. Fiend Griefing, our second one. Second Harvey Lady. A payoff for Abyss Actors. We have a few of them. Normal special target facing monster your opponent controls uses 1000. Destroys an opponent's monsters by battle. Target an Abyss script in Grave, set it. Let's look at our Abyss Actors real quick. We do have some. I mean, we're playing one right now. And this is going to be the thinking deck for trying to construct new ones. So... we have, yeah, a couple of cards. Not really enough. That doesn't count. Right, so if normal or special summoned, loses 1000 for each Abyss Actor you currently control, which would be a minimum 1000. Okay, and what... There, we have one normal spell, 2 normal spells, and a quick play. So those are likely to be in the grave. It is just spell. Spell. Once per turn, tribute an Abyss, target face-up monster your opponent controls, loses attack equal to contributed. Right, what about our scales? We have 1, 8, 3. That's weird. But okay. 1, 8, 3, 7, 9, 8, 2. Okay, so is there anything we can't summon? We can't summon this from Pendulum Summon because it's too low a level. Also, I believe our scale 1 is this, and we don't really want it in the scale. The lowest we want in the scale is the 2, which means you can't Pendulum Summon this, you can't Pendulum Summon this, and you can't Pendulum Summon this, but we'd want this in the scale, we'd want this in the scale. Preferably this. Yeah, because you just have this in any scale that's low enough, like this would be fine. To Pendulum Summon this out, something loses 1000, you can make sure that this can attack 3 times on monsters, right? Yeah, 3 attacks on monsters, but other monsters you control cannot attack. Can protect it from card effects. Well, that's a way to get it out easier. And that's just a life point gain card, but we'd probably play it. And what about these? Sets up your extra deck, and oh wait, One of those cards might work with the artifact, right? This one. During the player's turn, well, this card is in your hand. No. No. We want the Abyss Scripts to be destroyed. I thought it is one of the ones that changes the effect. It's not. Something that has, you know, the power to do that is like this. Destroy a spell trap your opponent controls is the effect has changed to it, so... Okay. Not enough for Abyss actors, but something there. And a payoff, which is probably more important. Let's keep going. Hope you're all having a good time. Hopefully enjoying me and being back and, you know, feeling good enough to speak. If you're not, and you enjoyed me being silent, I'm sorry. But that's a you thing. And besides, I'm silent for long periods of time during these streams. Damn it. I don't think we beat Labyrinth, who's just set in Daruma canon. No pitching, okay. Set big welcome, use big welcome. Yeah, no, I can't do anything. I set traps like a normal person. Those are both live though, which is a problem. I can force them out, but it don't do anything for me. It's probably just decent that I hold Holy Anoints in case I get to the field spell. That's about all I can think of. Because I target the big welcome. They just use the big welcome. It basically does nothing. And maybe it's simply worth leaving it face down so they possibly pop it with the... Lovely. That is unfortunately Chaos Angel. Do they make Chaos Angel? No. Or maybe they do, but... Yeah, Chaos Angel is a fiend. It'd be very funny if you attacked into it with Lovely. Very funny. Granted, they can bounce it back with Big Welcome. Like, it's just a non-zero. Like, it's just not a problem. But no effects anymore. No more attacks, but it's just a deck it doesn't matter against. Activate Hero 2 Waterfront. That's honestly fine. we're going to put it in defense. In the transversor column. They probably bounce this one back. They don't. Alright. Then they're about to learn why they should, presumably. Because this, yeah, there you go. You go for it. And the popcorn is because I'm just watching a movie. Now I can nuke their field, but there's literally nothing good coming of it. I guess I can just keep V-Jam and loop V-Jam. They have to be... They have to know to bounce this back, but I think they do now. Oh yeah, also welcome, lad. Oh, hang on a minute. No, that's the wing con. Currently, that is the... Oh, I really buggered up the zoning. There's no way to fix that. Because this takes 2 effects? Yeah. Fuck. I should have been thinking about my own transversor, not theirs. Transversor doesn't target. And what would be my Silver Lady, I forget its name. We're going to just look at their deck real quick to find it. This thing. Oh, they were only on one of this, okay. But yeah, this thing then would be protected by my GNA's Transversor. Which means it still would not be able to be destroyed by card effects. So there's a degree of, funniness to that. Did it win us the game, that play? Probably not. So let's stop thinking of hypotheticals and jump to the next one against Jack. Jacquis. Now that's just wrong. Had this popcorn sitting in the corner for a while, but problem, I've been playing a lot of games at the moment, which are definitely very much 2 hands. And I've become much more aware as of late about just how dirty your hands get when doing things. And that you should try and maintain a slightly better hygiene, probably, when handling your electrics. Right, now can we beat full sword soul combo? No. Are we gonna try? Maybe. Let's see what happens from here. Quick effect, negate, not destroy. Okay. This is where it becomes a problem. Because that is just going to be Baron. We did have 3 trap cards there, but Baron can pop 1, negate the other, and that only gives us 1. I don't think if I activate one of 3 set cards that they would negate the Deep Grave. As far as hands go, that's worse. See what they got. It would look like Snake Eye. Alright. Just banish my best card. That's really annoying. What I've heard about this deck is they already need things established to get going. So that actually really hurts that they got the 50-50 on that. Yeah, you know what, why not? May just spend Ash on a V-Jump. In my definitely Cubic deck. Bagooska. Sure. Now what? Alright then. I'll take it back. Fuck. I can live a turn. Normal summon max, so you go battle those. Yeah, go for it. Another Ash Blossom. My god, I'm fuming. Anyway. Could have got a draw there, sir. They're a brick to high hell, and I've given them a beat sick. What is my luck? That's not the card I need. It's marginally more attack. No, if they destroy our set card, I want to be able to discard to pop the Kaiju. Have they just got, like, every Ash Blossom or something? Tactics Talent. Am I just dead? I might just be dead because I didn't tribute summon Dogfighter. I'm not dead yet, but I don't know what I do. I need them to pop this so I can destroy my own Kaiju. And they've got their resource loop up and running, after being bricked on absolutely everything they could have possibly been bricked on. Well, that's banished by a card effect. We don't even get that. They're going to be on singletons, aren't they? And that's game. What do you mean my opponent bricked on? I gave them everything they needed to beat you. That's unfair. It's stupid. Like, what the hell? My opponent had 2 Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre. What else? Max C. It is at 2. And there is a small Snake Eye engine. What do you mean they drew the one hand that was about bad enough to brick, and then didn't continue bricking? The absolute rudeness of it. Okay, go in second. We can do it. We might be able to... Oh, Light Swan? Maybe not then. Of course. Just Light Swan with Horus, why wouldn't it be? We have a full monster hand, no special summons. I think we lose. We can keep it going. Surely, we can keep winning. We ranked up into Plat 4 with, like, no effort. Surely we can rank up into Plat 3. We're not about to lose, you're about to lose. This isn't going to be fun, is it? I don't know what's about to happen, but I don't think we're doing well. Set 1. Clockwork Knight. Let's put him on the field. Just something tells me. What is it about Pot of Greed with the Upstart Goblin mate, or with the Upstart Goblin icon, and Call by the Grave? What is it? Because I don't know. You know what I do know? Clockwork Knight is an awesome draw. Go for it. Like, their extra deck does have other options. But Clockwork Knight is really brilliant. Take no battle damage. That's fine. Nope. Well, now what? Go for it. I know I did say that comment about what is it with this mate. This like combination is more often than not like Floodgates or Stun or FTK, something else like equally unfun. This is a rarity. Now what are they going to do? For you control no dragons. They haven't worked that part out yet, have they? Okay, now what if we activate Lightning Vortex? Crazy idea. Just saying, what if we did this? Wasn't on the field, you don't get to do it. Discard. Imperm. Thanks for the period trigger. Do you have another quick play? Because if you do, then yeah, that's probably good enough. But if you don't, Imperms are only for one turn. Clockwork Knight, my beloved. Now what? You love to see it. I did say they were about to lose. I was completely right. I knew what was going to happen. Not even playing Thrust. Thrust is in Master Duel, right? Not just making that up. You can make this. You can make this. You can make that. You can make literally the first 4 sevens in your extra deck. And you just thought no. They had this, they threw it. Well, all the best for us. I feel no pity. 2 of your finest master packs. Which is to say 2 master packs. As a Masochist account, you cannot be particularly choosy. Right. So, at the start of your opponent's bout, basically, during your opponent's main phase 1, that's how you want to read the start of this. Which means they get a battle phase, we get a battle phase, they get a battle phase. That's terrible. That's equally bad. You must control another Roid. Another Necros, another Tellarknight. This is really good. Activates a monster effect on the field. That's unfortunate. Musket card. Red Dragon Archfiend Synchro. We don't have any of those. But the little trap monster, that is not a bad card, actually. Another one. Went from new to having 2 of them in like 4 packs for the Blackluster Soldier. Another Ignite. Do we have any Vanquished Souls? I don't think we do. But we can look. But I'm saying that because it does say Reveal Dark and Earth and Fire. Fire being the critical one. Let's just go into this one. We have a Vanquished Soul. Okay. Yep, sure. But yeah, the bit that we're really thinking about is just, you know, inflict 400, inflict 600, inflict 800, and then you can destroy. Now, I don't know how the warrior deck looks at the moment, but that's not too far off the attributes involved. We have fire warriors generally, but including the ninjas. This guy's an earth. That one's a wind, okay. What else do we have? That's a light, that's a wind. Okay, so we're slightly short on earth. That one's an earth. But we should be good on the dark front as well. So I think we might want to redesign the deck a little. I'm just not sure how. we have a fairly solid ninja core, maybe it's worth just leaning into that and forgetting the whole, like, fire warrior thing. Well, maybe not forgetting it, but being a lot less all in on it. For the moment, let's keep it running. I mean, we just beat Tenpai, we can do anything, right? We're going first, we can do anything. We could even surrender. $60 cards. What about Torrential, Metaverse, Mirror Force? I don't know what we Metaverse for, that depends on their first card or two. I know what we Metaverse for. Have fun with my battle tricks. I forget what limits are actually on Tenpai. This is on 1. Nope. This one isn't hit. This one? Nope. You. Is it just the field spell being limited? It might just be the field spell being limited. Because if I look at that, and then go into related and look at this... Okay, the field spell doesn't... so... That's at 1, okay. AFD. That is not a fire dragon. Hey, we did it. Right, summonable monster. That'll do. Discard a card. What the hell are you playing? I'm just confused now. I know that some people have been using, like, the Tenpai cards as, like, either rank 3 or, like, Synchro 7 plays. Because it does, you know, make sense to a degree. But, what's this? Come on, cross out. You're playing Airbellum. What's the order? At the start of the damage step? We're not at damage step. Nor will we reach it. What happened to Tenpai? They've got hit pretty like Tenpai have been hit on the ban list because you're down to one of this, one of this. However, this is fucking Raid Raptors. What the hell are they doing? This is a slop. But yeah, here's the thing, like, these little fellas, they basically just replace the cards that got limited. Because you can get, like, 2 of this and 2 of the other one and just slot them in instead. Still happy for the hits to Tenpai, but I'm just... I don't know. It should be worse than ever. We've seen it twice and beat it twice. Vylon card? No. Alien card that's not an alien. Another Gordian Knot. Telepath. Don't... Actually, we might have a Spiral. We'll have to look at that, but I think we might. That's a tuner. From the field. Okay. 1 monster in your graveyard. So it's kind of like the Hyper Psychic Riser, but a turn sooner, really. And this isn't for us. It's a tribute summon that can attack directly. Which isn't bad, but it's a tribute summon. We're playing the Cosmos because we can tag into them, in theory. Salamangreat card, another Amazoness card, another one of those. I don't think we can use that at all. That's nice for the Spellcaster deck. It's quite a heavy investment, but it is a decent enough payoff. Sure. Right. Grand Soil. I don't think we really have an Earth deck, but maybe it's something to look into. It does mean we have +1 Elemental Lord to go with our trap card, but I don't think we have anything else. Because Element Saber is the... Oh, okay, we've got 3 monsters, 1 trap, and if we go to Elemental Lord, we have 1. But yeah, it does not make a deck. Second one, okay. That is interesting, though. Choose a spell from your deck and set it in the spell trap zone. It doesn't restrict type, so you can't just set quick plays off this. This probably would have been played were it 2, but it's 3, and therefore it's not great. I'm not talking about, like, our little thing, I'm just talking about, like, constructed it might have been played. But it requires 3 monsters. Are we about to see the whole of Visa's storyline? That's a 60 card deck. That fears. Ah, dear. That's it. Game's over. They got branded fusion. I don't even know if Crackdown would have done anything for us. They get to branded fusion still. I guess in theory, we take away one of the fusion monsters they want to use. That's what would have happened. Our hand means that we just would have been paying half for Strudo to make Yazi, and losing to Mirror Jade anyway. Somewhere along that line, we just would have lost to Mirror Jade. I didn't win that coin toss. Do we just set Sangan? We might just set Sangan. The thing is, this does actually synchro summon Hero. Okay. This could synchro summon us into Supreme King. Which, you know, we don't really want to do going first, we want to do that going second. Oh, this is Hero. They have things. Are we just dead? Are we OTK'd? I think we are, actually. That's 3 monsters in grave. So I believe you can Miracle Fusion for Vision Hero Trinity and we just die. Mentioned on it. Does that count, mate? Maybe it doesn't. What do they summon? It would have counted, yeah, okay. I'm just shy of dead. No, they have mass change. They got mass change, right? Right, what can we do? Synchro for that. If that doesn't work, what can we do? Right, I'm pretty sure they can just mass change, right? They added it. Did I not see them add it? Why do we have 400 left? Why do we exist? That's 2 8s. But 2 8s is 2 8s. Okay, we can do interesting things. Machines. What does favorite contact do? I'm probably asking this way too late. They just have early annoys. That is quite a summoning condition. Pendulum Scale. Activate effect. Oh, we get to do it. Do we want to target? No. It would be good, but I just don't think they'd let us. Chain 1. Chain 2. Force them to use this now. They use it. They summon a Towers monster. I mean, Early Annoyed is unaffected by monster effects. That is a third of Towers. Right, what do you summon? Ab-Zero. Well, I can guide you. I'll guide you the Yugioh. Have Beat Stick. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have targeted like Shadow Mist or something. The thing is, it just would have put it back in their grave. That's the only problem. Come on, just hit me. Come on, 400. I have nothing. Come on, I just, like, just punch me. I was gonna let them just punch me, you know? Yep. What were you? Right. And what were you again? Yep. At the very least today we have a 100% win versus Tenpai. Going second, so it's probably not Chaos Max. My oh my. What's going first hand? Drytron? If we're going 60 cards, what else? Oh. Magician Soul's alright. Okay. What are you sending? For us. What a roller coaster ride. Okay. Versus just Dragoon. Just make it. Just summon it. You what? you're not even making Magia right now. What's the condition to make Magia? Must be fusion summoned. What's the Blue-Eyed's fusion spell? Shuffles them back? I think it shuffles them back. Well, hold on. Let's put it in the right zone. Probably doesn't do anything. Set 1, set 2, set 3. What if we battle phase and kill the Anaconda? What if he lets us? Or does he just quit? Back throw. Damn. No, okay. We just make him think we Duel Links player. There it is. Face-up cards your opponent controls, that's why. I have one face-up card. They're not even doing it. Must be fusion summoned. Great, so yeah, we can just steal this. See, they've used their trap thing. How very intelligent of them. So yeah, we do this. Do they have to discard a card? Doesn't matter. Getting to use it. Oh no. Anyway. Gimme. I'll use it as tribute material for Dogfighter. Will I? Cool. I have big 5,000 Bunga. This is probably the entire goal of their deck. I just need to draw a summonable Kai. That's... alright. Okay. My god, they can stop taunting me. I don't know why they're not committing anything. Are they just bricked that bad? They've seen the type of things I have to commit. I shouldn't have activated VJam. Activating VJam has probably cost me the game. Well, no, it has cost me the game. We're on turn 11. That's also completely unsummonable. Yeah. I don't have any excuses. This is just bad gameplay. It's probably exactly what people tune into. Or tune in for because it's a masochist. This really just isn't getting better, is it? I'm on less cards than them. I will draw playable first, swear. Clockwork Knife. Fantastic. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Royal Rare. What do they pitch? Yep, cool. You have a monster. You have draw power. Alright. Got some spicy tech. You haven't discarded Cypher though. So he's still in the deck somewhere. Man, we're at a stalemate. I drew a summonable monster. Normal summon. Just gonna try and hit this. Punishment. Yeah, go for it. What are you sending? It's possibly Interst and I might be fucked. No. Well. Next turn. I can't. Well, I can believe. I don't want to believe. They're also going to catch me up pretty quick. And this deck they built is horrible. How can you draw for what? 9 consecutive turns? And not deal with 5,000 vanilla? Is that imperm? That might be imperm. Okay, we have a maxi. We have Magician's Souls. 2 monsters makes Nightmare Cerberus, I'm just saying. Sangan. That would be hilarious. Clockwork Knight. Big Sangan. I don't want them to draw, but I also want to inflict battle damage, but I don't want them to draw more. So we're going to try and see if we can hit this. We can. End. Peak Dueling Intellect. Using VJam to get it negated and give you no tactical advantage for stalling the duel by another God knows how many turns. They've got a card. That Search is Punishment. That's Maximus. They have cards to banish. They have rituals to search. Is it just, yeah, the illusion of chaos to get yourself like another Magician's Souls? And then what else do you send for it? More Horus cards? You have sent Illusion? Oh no, you're actually adding Dark Magician. Okay. Now what then? Sangan nets me a search at the very least, you know. I'm deck thinning for something. Yep, go for it. I can just Book of Moon it. Yeah, banish first, so you're not exactly using that twice, I guess, are you? At one. It's going to be very effective. Considering how much I've summoned from my extra deck. I think it's really, really hurtful that they would dare, you know, mill. What are you doing? Sure. I don't know what this is here for. Crystal Beast package for like field spells or something. Damn, they can attack my Sangan. It's also crazy that I can just Book of Moon it and then punch it. Okay, what do we have in hand? That's 12. Timebreaker is funny. Manage both it and this card until standby. This one's also pretty funny. One face up though. Yeah, we get it. We get a Burnham for like 3k. I think that's worth it. That seems like a win. Yeah, go for it. What do you send? Do you have Barua in there? Untus? I'm confused what they have, because in theory... Okay, yeah. We send this, and we send this. I think they're the least likely. draw a card. But yeah, Book of Moon, this attacks, equal to half the original. Okay, it's 15. That's unfortunate, but we can live with it. Pistol Magnet. Bite. If you make Anima, that's completely fine by me at this point. If you also want to negate like this. Yeah, okay. Now what if I did Needle Sealing? This is negated temporarily, so they get this back. But yeah, what if we just fight? What if? It does leave the field by my card. Don't know why that took a minute to die. Oh. Normal. $19. Bonker. They can probably kill that with just about anything, but at the very least we search for Destrudo. And if we get just about anything, they'll set something. But, you know, if we get just about anything, we win. That's the idea. I mean, if they set a monster and we get the other kaiju, we win. Yeah, we need to draw a monster. That's not a monster. Like, literally 600 attack is enough. Where is Sangan when I need him? Why did I not activate that? Yeah, Destrudo would have been fine. Destrudo would have been game. I'm misplaying at the easiest, like, stupidest moments. We are about 3 hours in. So at the very least, it is the sort of time for it. Okay. But I do just... like... Oh, Time Breaker is also, like, amazing. Bye. Had other ways of dealing with it, but... I'll do it. Right. Did we deserve to win? Yes. No, not really. We misplayed so hard, we should have won that ages sooner. Anyway, 2 legacy tickets. I think we can call it for a night about here. And you know, when I said it was awful, I just thought, like, it'd be a mess in terms of, like, the ratios and that. It's not actually the worst. Like, the Horus engine has the correct ratios, I guess. You'd want more of the field spell. Okay, wait, no. We're about to start seeing the bits and pieces here and there. That's very weird. Not a third Maxi, not a third Magician Souls. I mean, of course, that's correct. This is, yeah, that's fine. You're playing all three gods in the same deck, which is objectively wrong from a success standpoint. But I get it. They are the alt arts, and they are so beautiful, you gotta use them. This has no search target. No, the deck is getting worse the longer I look at it. Okay. Right. Let's... I guess I'll claim the rewards now, because otherwise I'll forget. There we go. Gems. Let's take a look at our legacy tickets. Last ones are tonight. Right. 2+ Cyber's Vector Scare. Okay. Destiny Hero Captain Tenacious. Sure. We don't have Dark Magician, and we wouldn't play it for that reason anyway. Sure. That's... no. This is funny. This would go in stall. I used to play that in one of my Sacred Beast builds simply because it was focused around the rank 10 Ravenous Tarantula. I thought, who's going to care about life points? Your opponent's never going to look at this spell trap and say it's going to be a problem. 300 life points per summon, all day. Huh. No. Goblin Biker, okay. Crusadia. Gravekeeper's Support. Another Dark Lord. Gaia card and Chronicle Sorceress. Okay. But yeah, we, Sacred Beasts obviously have a better card for gaining life, but I just played it in addition to get it more consistent. And it's weird how it just functioned as a really strange honest. I also played this in that deck, but we don't have the Cyber End Dragon, so this is terrible, and it relies on a field spell existing, so it's terrible. Another Amazon S card. Oh, that's the fusion. Using monsters from your hand or field. Alright. That's some way to fusion summon in Amazonas. That's gotta be usable. That's not usable to us in the slightest. We probably have the cards, but we don't have enough for Ritual Beast combos. Like, we're missing the things they do to get to that. Right. Hope you have all enjoyed yourselves for this. And thank you all very much for watching the stream, watching the VOD, whatever you're doing. Let's check where we're at for wins, losses. 275. Which, if you do 280 times 3... no, if you do 270 times 3, that puts us at 810. So, we are... If we had won one more, we would be at that kind of 1 in 3 that we're striving to be at. So we're in the ballpark, and I'm still happy with how we're doing. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, whether it's the stream itself or the VOD. And my name is Catmark. I look forward to catching you all on Monday, assuming all goes to plan. So, have a wonderful time, and goodbye for now.